Welcome to James Geddes Elementary School. This is Mrs. Royak and I'm the principal. We're here today to make sure you have a successful journey in kindergarten with your child. Mr. Hogue and Mrs. Weichert, our school guidance counselor and school nurse, are about to speak to you about some important information you'll need to know to make your year a good one. We're all here to make sure that your child's needs are met and that their individuality is honored. Thank you so much for coming today, and please seek out any answers to any questions you may have. My door is always open.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Weichert, and I will be your kindergartner's school nurse for the next 5 years. Hopefully you will be here with us that long. Just a few things that I'd like to tell you. The biggest one being kindergarten physicals and dentals. We like to have them done within the year. So if they had one over the summer, make sure you get that into the school either over the summer or you can drop it off at the office when school starts, and make sure that when they do get their kindergarten physical that all of their immunizations are up to date. The new school immunization laws have changed since last year, so after 5 days if they come to school without the proper immunizations, they can be excluded from school, and of course we don't want that to happen. There will be extra physical forms and dental forms in the conference room where you should be right now. So help yourself to any one of those, and also the doctor's offices should have copies of those in their offices as well. If you have any questions about that, or if you're wondering whether you have turned in your forms, I do have things from the kindergarten registration. I can check the file if you're wondering whether or not that was taken care of. Also, as kindergartners, they have spills in the cafeteria. Occasionally there are bathroom accidents. So if you could provide a change of clothing that they can keep in their cubbies, that's really helpful. I have lots of clothes at the nurse's office, but they like to be in their own clothes usually. So that's always helpful. And if it's seasonally appropriate, just change it out as the seasons change this school year. Also, medication. If your child needs to take medication during the school day that's prescribed by a doctor or over the counter, there is a medication form that needs to be filled out by yourself and the doctor, and that tells us, what they need to be taking during school hours. We also have a form that you'll fill out, it's probably in your packet, as far as the medications that we can give at school: Tylenol, ibuprofen, Tums, antibiotic cream, those sort of things. It's listed at the bottom of that form, and you have the opportunity to cross off anything that you would not like your child to receive here at school. I will be in my office, and so if you have any questions, please feel free to stop by and see me or call anytime. I'll try to return your call as soon as we possibly can. So I'm looking forward to meeting everyone and having a great year with your kindergartner. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Mr. Hogue. I'm the school counselor at James Geddes Elementary. I have primarily 3 responsibilities at James Geddes, which is the personal, social, academic, and career development of each child here. For the personal social domain, I do a number of things to help children develop in this area. One thing that on a broad scale is social emotional learning. At the kindergarten level, we have a new program that we started this school year, which will continue into next year, which is Incredible Years. And the kindergarten teachers actually take on the bulk of instruction with this social emotional learning program, and I support them in any way I can with that. And at the grades 1 through 5, as they progress through James Geddes, I teach a curriculum called Zones of Regulation. And with both of those programs, our goal is just to learn how to identify our emotions, to handle our emotions, problem-solving skills, and some social skills. On a little bit more intense level, if there's a number of students who have similar needs, I may run a small group with them, a social skills group, a study skills group, a problem-solving group, whatever the need may be. And the most intense level, I may work with your children one-on-one if the need's there, whether that's just an as-needed thing or sometimes on a more regular basis for somewhat short-term individual counseling. If it ever turns into a more significant need, I'd always be in touch with you to let you know what resources are available as far as getting community support outside the school or extra support inside the school. And that is also one of my roles, is to help connect families to resources outside the school, whether that be counseling, behavioral health programs, after school programs, even sometimes if you're new to the area, trying to point you in the right direction as far as sporting programs or whatever may be out there to help your child grow and develop. I act as an intermediary between the school and outside agencies as well, or perhaps sometimes communicating with a pediatrician or whoever it may be that needs some information from the school. In the academic domain, I just help with the teachers and consult with them, coming up with strategies that may help children with particular needs to thrive in the classroom, whatever form that may take. And of course, parents are always a part of that team, and we keep you involved. At the career level, you won't really see much of me till third grade. So if this is your first child in kindergarten, you got a couple more years, then we do some career lessons and we have a career day. And in fifth grade, they do a trip to the tech prep program. So I'm involved with all of those things. That sums up, I guess, in a nutshell what I do. If you have any questions for me personally, feel free to try to come down to my office. I believe they're going to be posting some signs to direct you to my office, and you can come tell me about your child if you think there's things I need to know, or if you feel like there's any way I can help support your family. Welcome to James Geddes, and we're excited to have your children here next year.